It's Wednesday morning, the 22nd of April, and this is all the latest Chelsea news in a 5-minute video, including a proposal by UEFA that could see Chelsea miss out on Champions League football next season. Let's get cracking. Hakim Ziyech will help Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount flourish at Chelsea, says Chelsea fan Peter Crouch. Ziyech, 27, is due to join up with Chelsea in the summer after his £36.7 million move was completed, and Peter Crouch has been talking and said this: I think he can light up the Premier League, I really do. I love watching him. The majority of it is his influence in matches is what I love. He was part of such a young, vibrant Ajax side, but he's going to a similar side at Chelsea. That's what Frank Lampard wants. He wants young players. I know he's not as young as he once was, he's 27 now, but he was part of that side. He's got a fantastic left foot, tremendous ability on the ball. When he drops deep, he can pick a pass. We don't know the situation with Pedro and Willian, they might move on. I think he'll slip straight into that spot and become a huge asset for Chelsea. He can be a huge player for them next season. They lost Eden Hazard, one of the world's greatest players, and he got Chelsea fans off their feet. He was exciting to watch, he carried so much of the burden for Chelsea. I'm not saying Ziyech will hit the ground running and be a replacement for Eden Hazard, but I do think he's got the ability to be something close to that. I think he's got tremendous ability, he's exciting, he'll be an asset to the Premier League. He'll help the likes of Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham. If I was Tammy Abraham, I'd be licking my lips at some of the assists this man can provide. A great point, and I think that every single Chelsea player is waiting to see Ziyech in action. So, featured in Yahoo, an update on a story from yesterday's video. Jorginho agent says new Chelsea contract possible and quashes rumours of a Sarri reunion at Juventus. There was a report yesterday that Maurizio Sarri has identified Jorginho as a summer transfer target and wants to take him back to Italy. However, Jorginho's agent has come out and said this: I never read that, I never had contact with them. Neither Sarri nor Juve's chief football officer Fabio Paratisi called me to have information on Jorginho. As of today, I know absolutely nothing about this situation. The lad is very happy in London, where he is proving his worth and still has 3 years left on his contract. In fact, in July there's the possibility we can start talks to add a fourth and extend his contract with Chelsea. I have to say Jorginho has impressed a lot of Chelsea fans this season gone by. When he came into Chelsea under Sarri, he was asked to play a role and he struggled because he struggled to come to terms with the pace and the power and the physicality of the Premier League. And of course, when other teams figured out how Chelsea were going to play and the same substitutions every week, they shut Jorginho down and made it easy to play around us. But I think he's done much better. His tackling's better. He's come to grips with the physicality. And Jorginho, I think he's one of the midfielders that is still a huge part of our future. And I think that, as I said in my video posted the other day, which I'll link at the end of the video, I think we're set with the midfield. I can't see any midfielders leaving, and I think we're all good for central midfielders, and Jorginho's one of them. So to another player who's always linked with a move, and it's Willian, and his former manager has told him to leave Chelsea amid links to Barcelona, Arsenal and Tottenham. Willian spent 6 years at Shakhtar Donetsk, and his manager while he was in the Ukraine, Mircea Lucescu, believes it's time for him to leave Chelsea. The Romanian boss told Tutto Juve he's been at Chelsea for many years and perhaps it's time for a change. The London club fell in love with his performances when they faced us in the Champions League. I would be very happy if Willian had to choose Juventus. It would be exceptional to see him wearing that shirt. As we get closer and closer to the end of the season, whenever that will be, I wonder what's going to happen with Willian. So to the Express, and Chelsea boss Lampard draws up a shortlist as 5 signings eyed with a shock Arsenal bid possible for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It's believed that Chelsea are looking to sign a new goalkeeper, a left-back, a centre-back and a winger and a striker. Now I struggle with the centre-back, I have to say. I think we're set with the 4 we've got, but they believe 5 positions we're looking to strengthen. There's a whole host of names being linked with Chelsea, and they believe the Chelsea transfer shortlist looks like this: Nick Pope, Ben Chilwell, Koulibaly, Milan Skriniar, Timo Werner, Jadon Sancho, Mauro Icardi, Moussa Dembele. But it's also claimed that Chelsea could make a bid for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. These names will continue to be linked with Chelsea. It's going to rumble on. I wonder what's going to happen in the future. One player not on that list, but has been urged by an ex-Chelsea player to reject any approach by Chelsea, is Lautaro Martinez, and Hernan Crespo has told him he needs to stay put to continue his development. at Inter Milan. So to the ridiculous story and news that's come out. Arsenal and Tottenham could beat Chelsea to Champions League football with proposed UEFA rule change. I know, scandalous. It says that Europeans governing body UEFA continues to discuss options to conclude the league season, with a variety of calendar options being assessed. But they're saying here that should the Premier League be unable to play in the remaining 92 games of the season, UEFA could use coefficient scores to decide who competes in the Champions League and the Europa League next season. So what they're saying is if Man City get thrown out and their bans upheld, Tottenham would take their position. That would just be scandalous. That would just be an absolute joke. That's it from me, the 5-minute Chelsea news this lunchtime. Let me know what you think about anything discussed in the video. Smash that like button for me. If I can get over 150 likes for this video, it'd be fantastic. Also smash that subscribe button as well, but hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss anything. Have a good day. I'll see you later. There's a report that Maurizio Sarri wants to bring Jorginho back to you. Bloody back to you, but he's never been there. Parati, si. I think that's how you say it. Is it Parati? He said, is it been... He was brought in not from his fault when he was and there's a whole host of numbers